How you doing? My name is Tico Wells. A lot of you know me from the 5 Heartbeats as choir boy, but today I'm here with a good friend of mine from first generation college bound, Joe Fisher, CEO and founder. How you doing, Joe?
I'm doing great, man.
Good.
Be here with you.
Yes.
This is exciting, man.
We got 28 years together in this thing.
We go back a ways.
So look, what we want to do today is we're gonna take it in 3 sections.
3 sections.
We're gonna talk about how we got, what it is, what's going on with it today, and the future. So for those out there who don't know, give a quick synopsis of what is first generation college bound.
Wow. Quick synopsis.
Yeah.
Well, basically, we help kids, man, to go to college and don't know they can afford it. They don't even know they can go.
Okay.
Bottom line is, a kid like me growing up, getting free lunch, but yet you have a quality of life, but you feel sort of limited, but don't know that you can go to college because your parents, they didn't go to college. They just want you to just go to school and graduate.
Right.
Because they didn't. So, but I want them to know that it can happen.
Okay.
And there's resources out there to support that.
Okay. A lot of parents don't know, especially from low and middle income families, that the money is there if they just apply. Is that true?
The money is there.
Okay.
The funds are there,
Okay.
especially for kids growing up like me. One of eight. And I was one that got, I got public assistance back in the day. They would put us on the wagon and we go down with these coupons and get the food, or then later on I was on free lunch. And, you think that you feel poor, but our parents were instilling in us that, those basic values, though, for success, which we didn't realize was going to play that was important to help us to move forward. So I was one of those kids with parents instilling values or core values in me to succeed, and didn't realize that I was getting a base for still moving forward in life. And there are kids out there like that who have those key ingredients to keep moving forward and don't know it.
How do you find the kids or the students, and how do they find you? Are y'all at the mall and you say, hey, you want to go to college, or talk about how y'all get together?
How we do that?
Yeah.
Well, it's not easy to do.
Okay.
Because the key to overall what we do is attitude management.
Okay.
And that's hard, because what we do is we go into, I started this, I went into a public housing community like the one I grew up in Kimberly Gardens. Laurel, Maryland, man. Laurel, Maryland, I knocked on 300 doors one Sunday.
Okay.
And, I went in there and told people, hey, you know what? I'm here to help your son or daughter go to college. And mainly high school seniors. Mainly high school seniors is what I was looking for.
Okay.
I know I couldn't help everybody.
Right.
But if I could find one that had that desire, with that parental support and wanted to move forward, I could make it happen.
Okay.
So we knocked on doors, and that's one way we did it,
okay.
by going directly into the community, knowing that the funds were available for these kids to go to college, the best fit college, and with the support of the parent, we can make it happen. And then they would share with their friends. And then there would be times that I might be in a school and find that a kid was had a desire to go to college, and after I talked to them, who we were talking, and maybe they they grew up like me, and we recruited them and got them in the program.
Okay.
That was in the beginning.
Well, you got a lot of exciting things happening now with the program. What's going on with First Generation College Bound today?
Today?
2018.
Oh, my goodness. Well, through all of our hard work, after 28 years of getting kids off to college, who are not only attending college, but graduating, and our data being recognized, we were awarded a grant from the state to launch our Great Minds, Great Future Academies.
Tell me a little bit about that.
Oh my goodness. We have our college access programs in our high school that mainly deal with mainly high school seniors.
Okay.
Rising seniors and high school seniors. And we got, and what happened is that data is what drove us in terms of help us to help to show the success of the organization.
Okay.
However, the state put a program in place where they wanted to begin in 8th grade recruiting kids like me growing up to provide the encouragement and support for these kids to attend college. They wanted to make sure that they were going to school to get the academic profiles, managing their attitude so they can go, as well as exposing them to career and college readiness.
Okay, now you keep mentioning attitude management. What is that all about?
Oh my goodness. That attitude management, we have a pyramid.
Okay.
And it's in 3 layers.
Okay.
And, you know, regardless of, you know, managing your attitude is the key to succeeding in life.
Yeah.
You know, regardless of how well you do in school, that attitude is really important.
Yeah.
Because we have a tendency to get surface or we get selfish or believe we can do things on our own, right?
Yeah.
So you got to be careful. And we get frustrated. So that attitude, and even if you're at a standstill and you don't know what to do, that 3-prong attitude management is about recognizing your challenges.
So what's on the bottom layer?
Well, what's on the bottom?
Pyramid?
On the bottom of the pyramid is help you to recognize when you're selfish.
Okay.
It's to recognize when you're about me.
Okay.
It's recognizing that you're blaming somebody else.
Okay.
It's recognizing that you don't. It's recognizing that you're not being humble. It's recognizing that you're being disrespectful.
Okay.
It's recognizing that you're not doing the work.
So you're the sort of challenging parts of our life.
It's the challenging parts of our life, and that's, you know, that's like when you're, you know what? It's like being at home when your parents telling you to do something, you get an attitude.
Yeah. Okay. So that's at the bottom.
That's
challenges.
at the bottom. Those
then
challenges.
in the middle, what's in the middle of the pyramid?
And by the way, before I do that, your peers can be at the middle of the last base of that pyramid too.
Okay.
Because they're a big influence. Okay. They
Right.
could be a big influence on you not listening to people who are really trying to help you.
Right. Got it.
The middle of the pyramid is about action.
Okay.
You know, you want to take action. You want to recognize your challenges.
Got it.
But then in the middle, it helps you to put a plan in place.
Okay.
Okay. By setting goals.
Okay.
By setting goals in terms of what you want to do.
And then at the top.
And then at the top, you have the results. If you recognize your challenges, you set those goals, surround yourself with the right people, do the work in the action zone, guess what? You're going to see results.
Got it.
Sounds so basic,
Got
but
it.
man, that attitude management is the key for you really sustaining success, and which is what we've practiced for 28 years.
Okay, good. So we got a program, first generation college bound. The resources are there for families, low to middle income, to be able to afford college.
Right.
What's the vision for the future?
The vision for the future.
For the company, for
For
first
the-
generation, where you want to go?
You know what? I look at the base of the company and attitude management being the key. And that's generational, by the way. I mean, I don't care what generation you're in.
Okay.
That's one thing, that's the base. That's always got to be there as much as we want to strive to go in the future. And what that means is that we have high schools that we're working in right now. And our future is to create these great mind, great future, these first generation college bound, great mind, great future academies in high schools.
Okay.
That's what our plan is.
Okay.
And we want to be able, in these academies, we want to be able to make students aware that they can go to college by helping them to understand that their academic profile, their academic and financial profile will help them to identify a best fit college to not only attend, but to graduate.
Okay.
There is, I mean, I tell you.
What's best fit college mean?
Best fit colleges, you know, a lot of times we gotta be honest with ourselves.
Okay.
And that's one of the problems.
Okay.
You know, we have to look at where our grades are,
Yeah.
okay? Look at where our grades are, standardized test scores, and find the college that we can attend that has the resources to support us when we get there.
So like for me, I didn't have great SATs and all that, so I got turned down from NYU, University of Maryland, all these colleges turned me down.
Right.
But Bowie State was like, come on in. And it was the best choice I made they had the resources, they had the funding. I was able to get grants and stuff.
Right.
And the environment supported me. And later on, I transferred to NYU, but I had gotten my academics together by that time. And I was more mature. So, you know, and I used to put down certain colleges that didn't
Right.
have that esteem,
Right.
or that reputation.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not all about that all the time, is it?
No, it's not. It's really about, you know, a lot of, I'm glad you said that, because I went to Catholic University
Right.
in Washington, D.C.
Right.
I had to go through an 8-week summer program. But I have to tell you, it was my attitude and determination to get me through. It is a highly selective school.
Okay.
But when I think about Malcolm Gladwell's book, Outliers,
Yeah.
You read that book.
I love that book.
I was just so happy to be born during the right time.
Uh-huh.
I came through a time when Catholic University had a summer program that I could go through. And when I attended the college, they had support programs on the campus. It's a challenging school academically.
Yeah.
And if you're not prepared, and if you don't get the help, you're gonna, you would have a hard time. And I did get the help. Just like you.
This is the work that you're doing. This is making a difference in the community.
Mm-hmm.
And giving people an opportunity to improve themselves. Joe, let everybody know how they can get in touch with First Generation College Bound.
The way they can get in touch with First Generation College Bound, they can go on the website, FGCB.org, and you can go to our program and go to the menu and look at programs. And if you're interested, especially if you're a high school senior, type in your information concerning your interests, and we'll follow up with you.
Thank you. Thank you for taking this time. And we're going to be really letting the community know through media, social media, YouTube, and things like that in the future. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Check out firstgenerationcollegebound.org or FGCB.org. Thank you. Peace and blessings. Have a good day.